Hello student, today I am going to teach you English chapter number 7, The Shoe Shines. Let's start. Imagine you are a college student and have come to a big city like Mumbai. You cannot get a job and have got only about 5 rupees note in your hand. What would you like to do? Read what Satish Bharata, a well-known writer, in a similar situations. I was standing outside the tea house in Connaught Circus, ideally watching the traffic. I was wondered if I could afford a cup of tea and a plate of potato chips. When a shoe shine walked up and put down his box in front of me, cream and polish, sir, he asked, "Your shoes do need a polish, sir." The boy protested. "Yes, I know," I said, smiling, "but I can't afford." "Can't afford it?" the shoe shines replied, joining me with a smile. "Only 4 आना, sir." यहाँ पर जो है राइटर जो है सतीश बत्रा, वो बता रहे हैं कि वो खड़े हैं और कॉनेट सर्कस के पास में और वो ट्रैफिक देख रहे हैं और अचानक में एक लड़का आता है जो शू पॉलिश करता है और उनका शू की तरफ वो पॉलिश करने का इशारा करते हुए बोलता है कि सर आपका शू पॉलिश करूं। तो जो राइटर कहते हैं क्या हाँ मैं चाहता हूं पर मेरे पास में पैसे नहीं है। सो वो कहते हैं सिर्फ 4 आने लगेंगे। तो बोलते हैं कि नहीं मेरे पास वो भी नहीं है और वो शॉक हो जाता है। "I haven't got 4 annas for a shoe polish," I said, walking away, but there was a puzzle and hurt expressions on his face as if I was making fun of him. "You see, I am looking for a job." The boy picked up his box and started walking with me. "Can't get a job with dirty shoe like that, sir. The boss sahib won't like it." "The boss sahib don't seems to like me in any case," I answered, begging to get. इरिटेशंस। यहाँ पे जो लड़का है वो उनके साथ साथ चलते हुए बात करता है और बोलता है कि सर आपके ऐसे गंदे शूज होंगे तो बॉस आपको पसंद नहीं करेंगे, आपको जॉब नहीं देंगे। तो बहुत इरिटेट होते हुए जो राइटर है वो कहते हैं कि वैसे भी वो लोग मुझे जॉब नहीं दे रहे। "Polish shoes won't make a thing any better." I want to get a right of the boy, but he persisted in walking with me. "You don't live in Delhi?" He said after a while. "No," I replied firmly. "I'm come from Calcutta and I don't want my shoe polished. I have an uncle who work in Calcutta. He went on earn a lot of money in the house of Bengal बाबू." सो यहाँ पे वो बताते हैं कि मैं दिल्ली से आया हूँ और इन लोगों की बात हो रही है और जो शू पॉलिश जो है वो पूछता है कि आप क्या दिल्ली के हैं। उसने कहा नहीं मैं कोलकाता से आया हूँ और मेरे अंकल जो है वो कोलकाता में रहते हैं। Instantly the thoughts seized me. "And how much money do you earn?" I questions. "Oh, it all depends on a bad day, about 3 rupees. On a good day when there are lots of tourists, about 5. Sometimes more." यहाँ पे जो है राइटर वो शू पॉलिश लड़के से सवाल पूछते हैं कि तुमको कितना पैसा मिल जाता है शू पॉलिश करके। तो वो कहते हैं कि जो लड़का है वो कहता है कभी 3 रुपए मिलते हैं और कभी 5 रुपए मिलते हैं। जिस दिन बहुत अच्छा दिन होगा उस दिन 3 और जिस दिन बुरा दिन होगा 3 रुपए और जिस दिन अच्छा दिन होगा वो 5 रुपए और कभी ज्यादा भी मिल जाते हैं जब टूरिस्ट आते हैं। "Do you think I could?" I asked hesitantly. "What, sir? Polish shoes? Like you? I mean polish shoes?" the boy asked, stopping dead. "Oh, on the prevent like me?" I didn't expect the loud laugh that followed. It took me a lot of persuading Sohan Lal, for that was his name, refused to believe that I wasn't making fun of him. He had leave school 2 years before his matriculation. Why should I want to do his job when I had been to university? If he could speak English, He certainly wouldn't be polishing other shoes. He would sir in an office and be a sahib himself, earning a regular money salary, but he hadn't been born under a lucky star. His father had died of a smallpox about 3 years ago. No shoe shining was no job for an educated man like myself. What would my friend says? यहाँ पे जो है दोनों जन बात कर रहे हैं, शू पॉलिश जो लड़का है वो और राइटर। तो शू जो राइटर है वो उसको पूछते हैं मेरे लिए कोई जॉब है क्या शू पॉलिश करने का। सो वो बोलता है, शौक हो जाता है कि इससे बड़ा मजाक मैंने कभी नहीं देखा है और नहीं सुना है, और आप ये काम करोगे। मैं इसलिए करता हूँ क्योंकि मेरे पेरेंट्स जो है 3 साल पहले उनका डेथ हो गया है, और वो इस तरह से अपने बारे में बताता है कि मैंने स्टडी नहीं किया, इसके लिए मैं ये जॉब कर रहा हूँ। लेकिन आप तो एजुकेटेड है, इंग्लिश आपको आती है, तो आप क्यों ये काम करना चाहते हैं? सो आई एक्सप्लेन दैट आई हैड नो फ्रेंड इन दिल्ली, दैट आई हैड लेफ्ट होम विदाउट सिटिंग थ्रू माई एग्जाम, एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट इवन if I did apply for a clerk job, I wouldn't be earning less than him. तो मैंने बताया कि मैं जो है दिल्ली से बिना एग्जाम दिए यहाँ पर आ गया, और अगर मैं क्लर्क का काम भी करूंगा तो तुमसे ज्यादा पैसे मुझे नहीं मिलेंगे। बट थिंक ऑफ द स्टेटस ऑफ वर्किंग इन एन ऑफिस विद एन इलेक्ट्रिक फैन ओवर योर हेड, सोहन लाल आर्ग्यूड। सोहन लाल कहता है कि सोचो कि तुम एक ऑफिस में काम करोगे तो एक फैन के नीचे काम करोगे, और ये जो शू पॉलिश का काम है तो धूप में घूमने का है। देयर इज दैट आई सपोज आई रिप्लाई स्माइलिंग, बट आई हैव टू गेट अ जॉब स्ट्रेट अवे। वो कहते हैं मुझे काम चाहिए। राइटर, वेल माई फ्रेंड सेड ridiculously given in, if you really want to, I mean, don't know how the other will take it. There is a shoe shine union, you know, and Cornet Circus is a profitable place. If there is an extra shoe shine, it means that everyone else earn a little bit less. I had not thought of it like that, and Sohan Lal has opened up a whole new world for me. For the moment I lost the feeling of hopelessness and despair which had posed me ever shine. I arrived in Delhi. To work as a shoe shine become the most important goal in my life. यहाँ पे जो है सोहन लाल जो कहता है ठीक है मैं अपने यूनियन से बात करूंगा और आपको आपकी जॉब का हम देखते हैं, मैं बात करता हूँ। बट इफ आई कांट प्रेशर द अदर्स, Sohan Lal said, breaking into my thought, you will need to get all the stuff ठीक है। सो यहाँ पे मैंने पिक्चर दिखाया है कि सोहन लाल जो कह रहा है कि आपको कुछ स्टफ चाहिए रहेंगे, लाइक ब्रश, क्रीम एंड पॉलिश एंड सम रैक्स। Yes, of course, I replied, drawn back to reality once again. And how much will all the cost? So, about 10 or 12 rupees. Sohan Lal answer should be much more than that. Really, I said, started laughing. Why? What's the matter? Don't you believe me? Of course, I believe you, but the simple fact is that I only have 5 rupees and some loose change. This time Sohan Lal was really shocked. His mouth fell open and his eyes shout up in surprise. You really mean? I am afraid I do. I replied, yeah, you see, I couldn't never have an electrical fan over my head. He closed his eye and his face became thoughtful while he put his hand inside the pocket of his half pant several times. Well, he said, we shall over to find a way. It was nearly 6 o'clock and we walked a few yards in silence toward the Rivoli cinema where a show had just ended. Sohan Lal quickened his step and I must work now, but you come to see me at 11 o'clock after the last show. Then I shall talk with my friends and see what they say. All right, I nodded as I watched him walk away. And don't worry, he shouted just before he turned the corner. If they let you work there, as they will find the money somehow. I walked along the street of Delhi. I wondered what the history of my country meant to me. Here was a land where man had achieved a greatness on every plane, astronomy, algebra, architecture, even poetry, music and art. Yet in this very city, where seven empires had come and gone, where Akbar and Ashoka ruled, I could not get a job, and a boy like Sohanlal had not been able to finish his schooling. By 11 o'clock, I had walked 8 miles. When I met Sohanlal, Connaught Circus was nearly desert. Hello, Sohanlal said, greeting me in Hindi. Hello, I replied as a few men around him moved aside to let me come to him. This, my friend, Sohanlal was added, waving his hand over the group. What do they have to say about my working with them? Here is a Connaught Circus. Well, Sohanlal replied, pulling a face. Just then one of the younger man started speaking very fast in a strange dialect I couldn't not easily follow. This was taken up by an old man, and in a few minutes 4 others joined in. When they stopped talking, Sohanlal, who had been quiet all the time, translate for me. The union was having trouble with the authority. They had refused to grant a license to the shoe shines, although workers could apply for one. So in effect, polished shoes on the pavement was legal like a bagging, and one had to depend on the goodwill of the policeman. The head of the shoe shine union knew some English, but obviously someone with better knowledge of the language would be of a great help. So through most of the group was against letting me in. They had reluctantly agreed to give me a chance, provided I help out with the correspondence. I literally jumped for joy and gave Sohanlal a close hug. They also say, he added, that we take a collection for you to buy the box and the rest of the material, so you can keep the 5 rupees to buy of food and other things till you begin to earn a little. And after a few weeks, you can pay back the money for the box. A toffee tin was passed around, and a little over 7 rupees was collected that evening. We will get more tomorrow, Sohanlal said, when the rest are here. You know, there are 30 of us who work in a Connaught Circus. The group despaired, and I wanted home with Sohanlal that night. So यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स जो स्टोरी है, मैं समरी में जल्दी से आपको एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ कि सोहनलाल जो है शू पॉलिश करने वाला लड़का है, और यहाँ पर जो राइटर है वो बहुत परेशान है, वो उनको जॉब नहीं मिलता है एजुकेटेड होने के बावजूद। तो सोहनलाल वो अपने यूनियन से मिलाता है, और यूनियन ग्रुप को कोई एजुकेटेड पर्सन चाहिए था। सो सोहनलाल जो है उसको जॉब दिलाने में हेल्प करता है, और जो है राइटर को पास पैसे नहीं है तो वो यूनियन से मिलाता है, और यूनियन के सभी लोग उससे बात करने के बाद राइटर से बात करने के बाद में